here are the flowers I made. I made too small, too big. So I thread the long tail onto my yarning needle, and then I just kind of just place them where I think would look nice. Suggestion is to fold your chicken in half, the chicken body in half, because that's where we're going to close up the chicken, and you can kind of get an idea of where you'd want the flowers in front and sides, wherever. So this is where I'm gonna place it. Oh, also, I guess tie your ends if you haven't already. However you want to fasten off your ends, it's fine. All right. Probably just cut these. There we go. All right. Now, you could sew them however, whatever way. There's no proper way. I'm sure. Maybe there is. I don't know. But I'm just gonna... It's easier to sew the flowers on before you finish the chicken, only because you could sew it on the sides. There's no stuffing in the way. And to me, it just seems easier. So kind of just... I like to, since I'm using the petal color of the yarn, I'll just like go around the edge of the center of the flower, because I want my flowers to, let's see here, like be able to come away from the chicken. Like, here's my other chicken. And the flower, it's all sewn in around the center, so the flower petals are out from the chicken, like that. But however you want to do it. So, and just go back to the flower and just like that, and just go around, kind of guess where it's coming out of. Oop, just keep poking till, there we go, you find your spot. And just go back in. There we go. Kind of, I will follow the stitches of the inner part of the flower. Just make it nice and snug. I just remembered. You can leave on one of the ends and thread that through. Let's see here. Here's a small one. Thread this through after you tie it on. And then with this, after you go around, and pretend it's all sewn on. There we go. And after you sew it all in, you could tie it right here should have done that before I cut it. Oh well, if you cut it, that's okay. It's one way to keep it attached. Just kind of go through any stitch right next to the end. Shove it through. And before you make it tight, it'll just like go through that loop, tighten it down. I'm sure there's another way, I don't know, a proper way of tying off yarn, like in sewing. Yeah. Do however many you feel would suffice. And good enough for me. And you don't even have to cut it off, just leave it in there. Voila. There's my flower. Oop, there we go. It's a little high up there. That's fine. And then I will just put probably something like that. Yeah. So I just finished putting on your flowers. And then once those are on, the next step will be closing the chicken. And we'll be starting here from the last round 22 of the chicken body. And we'll start off by making the tail, but that being in the next step.